Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Gilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for yet another Witchwood Decksperiment. And this time around, it's all about Pirate Rogue. Now, that might not be an archetype that was at the top of mind for you, but nonetheless, we got some new pirate cards for Rogue in the Witchwood, and I wanted to see how well they all work together in a fairly aggressive pirate-based package. That said, let's go ahead and jump into this deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. So I thought, hey, let's try out some pirate stuff. Let's see if we can't make an aggressive pirate rogue deck. Now, a lot of people are playing aggressive rogue decks right now. Basically sort of tempo rogues. But I want to build one that's more pirate themed specifically, right? So we're going to definitely try both of these cards out, because that's kind of the whole point. If we're not playing these, what are we doing? What's the reasoning for it? And then we need to add in some other, I guess, pirate pieces, some aggressive pieces. Is that really the only rogue pirates left in Standard? What the heck? There used to be so many more. Wow. Well, that sucks. That's no fun. So, you know, this kind of stuff here. There's our pirate package. I guess really... Oh, Nightmare Amalgam's a pirate too. Yeah, of course.
Aha.
That's kind of cool. Do we actually need that? I guess South Sea Captain makes all pirates more reasonably good, just because he buffs other pirates. So yeah, having more pirates is probably fine compared to less pirates. And then we need supporting pieces, right? We need other stuff you'd want to include in a deck like this. So the question we might have to ask is, do we want to run a weapon? Do we run a Kingsbane, for instance? To give ourselves a cheap weapon to make sure that we have these buffs, like, get some value, right? Like, most of these are weapon buff related. Cutthroat Buccaneer's a weapon, Dread Corsair relates to weapons, Phantom Freebooter relates to weapons, Captain Greenskin relates to weapons. So essentially, and Bloodsteel Raiders, South Sea Deckhand. So I think we do want to maybe run a Kingsbane, not in the traditional lifesteal sense, but just in having a consistent weapon to play, including with Cavern Shiny Finder. That way we can get our Kingsbane more consistently. And we might sometimes go in with a hero power too. That's probably fine.
Aha.
But occasionally I want to try to nail the Kingsbane too, and that'll just make some games incredibly quick and scary and fast, because we'll just have so much pressure over our opponent. So, okay. Steel package for fun. I don't think we're going to have room. Like, we're already kind of getting full here. The question is, do we have enough card draw? No, we definitely want Elven Minstrels, because first off, we need combo cards for the Cursed Castaway, but we also just like Elven Minstrel because it helps us refill our hand very, very efficiently. And we also have the Cutthroat Buccaneer for combo cards, so I think 4 is enough to make the Cursed Castaway a relevant thing. Now, I have to say, honestly, I don't feel like Cursed Castaway very much contributes to the game plan here, because she's kind of a late game card that's more about trading into the board, not about pressure. So she is kind of a castaway in this list, to be honest with you. That said, I don't know that we're going to cut her just because I want to see how she works. Like, just drawing cards sometimes might be worth it to give us sort of a second push. That could be pretty good, although I think she's sort of bad. The next question I have is, do we need to run saps here to push through like Void Lords and stuff? Do we need to make sure we can push through big taunts? There's so many taunts in the meta right now. I'm scared that if we don't, we're going to be in trouble. We have the weapon potentially to push through, but I don't know. Our weapon's not honestly ever going to get that big, right? We have, let's see, a total of +5. I don't think the weapon's really going to ever be more than like 3 or 4 attack, is my guess, just based on how much we have. We don't have that many buffs in the deck, which is honestly likely going to be a problem. My next concern is card draw. I don't know if we have enough card draw. No, we're not going to try to make an odd rogue picks pack. Like, that already exists. That's already a good deck. That's not what this is about. If I wanted to go play a good deck, I'd go play a good deck. like I did previously when I just nailed it. Like, I played so perfectly. So this is more about testing a pirate package and seeing if it works. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to succeed. I can already see a lot of problems with the list. Cursed Castaway doesn't fit. The weapon buff consistency is not good enough, because the reason Kingsbane is good in a mill-style deck is because you could always draw so many cards, and you were stalling so long that you knew you were going to have time to stack those buffs on your Kingsbane. In a deck like this, that's much faster and much more about pressure, you don't necessarily have time to buff your Kingsbane. So the value return is vastly diminished. Like it's just not going to have time to find a ton of success. So there are some fundamental issues here, and that's fine. That's why we're playing it. That's what we're going to find out and see if it works or not. I'm still thinking we don't have enough card draw, but I don't really know how to fix it without taking out some damage. And if we don't have enough damage, we're also not going to win. Leroy is probably always worth it. Yeah, Leroy is quite good. We've got a lot of situational things in the deck that aren't that good. But who do we cut for Leroy, guys? Everything else looks pretty clean. I mean, I got a cold blood to add a Leroy. I don't think that's right. I'm only going to run one Cursed Castaway. I just don't think it's a good fit. Like, we can test one and see if it's worth it. But, it's just because it looks so cool and golden, frankly. Like, we got to include it. That's an awesome looking golden card. So let's go from here. Let's see how this works, I guess. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out really quickly what doesn't work and what works. And that's good. We're going to learn. We're going to learn. Mage, yeah, let's see. The Chaos Orb. Spell damage +1. A custom card here. Actually, a mage card. 2 mana, 0/2. Spell damage +1. Whenever you play a spell that costs 5 or more, recruit this minion. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it has some counter synergies. I might honestly give it more health, to tell you the truth. I might at least make it a 0/3. Or actually, maybe alternatively more spell damage. Maybe I'd give it like +2 spell damage or something. I think it needs a little bit more to be worth it. I don't think it's quite there yet. Well, this is a good Kingsbane package, I guess. If I want to try this. It's not quite on Pirates yet, but man, the first time we draw a Phantom Freebooter, it's going to be very, very scary. Perfect. Perfect start. I love it. Somebody else link me a cube odd warlock here. Oh boy, odd warlock. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it can be worth it without Gul'dan. Gul'dan is so good. I mean, I'm sure it plays fine, but I feel like you're going to be a lot happier with a Gul'dan, personally. That's my take. This might be a good matchup for us, actually. Quest Rogue has trouble with pressure sometimes. They're going to be able to kill this guy, obviously. But it is going to disrupt his curve, having a weapon, hopefully.
Aha!
Let's see. I miss Cold Light Oracle. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, I gotta say. Me too.
Aha!
I'm going to go ahead and go, because he might freeze our face, frankly. Next turn, I'm probably going to play Deadly Poison plus Bloodsail Raider.
I hope you like my invention.
That's totally fine. That's very, very slow. Wax Elemental. Oh my god. So annoying.
Theoretically, what would you do if you go 9-2, then you go 11-10 with a tier 1 deck in rank 2?
I think you're fine. That means you've won 8 games more than you've lost, right? I mean, you're 20-12. That's pretty good. I wouldn't be upset. That's just variance happening. That's just normal run-of-the-mill. This is how the game works, right? You went, what did I say, 20-12? So that's a 62.5% win rate. That's a great win rate. You're totally fine. I don't think you should stress at all. We're dead. He's going to Shadow Step this to play it again. Are you serious? Don't do that to me, man. I have to eviscerate the Sonya, I think, or we just lose the game, because he gets free Glacial Shards all day. And it totally, absolutely just sucks. Because I have nothing else to do here. I might actually attack and re-weapon.
Here we go.
This is miserable. Here I thought we were going to get off to a good, fast start. Oh my gosh, we are getting demolished. I knew the Glacial Shards would be an issue. Such a strong card in this deck. I really think Glacial Shard is OP, guys. I've been talking about Glacial Shard for a long time. I think the tempo effect of Glacial Shard is just so ridiculous. I said this back when Questor was good.
No, I mean I'm 11 to 10 as in I lost 8 in a row and won 1.
Well, you said you went 9 and 2. You're 11 and 10 as you lost 8 in a row and won 1. Oh. So you mean you went 9 and 2 to start, and then now total you're up to 11 and 10. I gotcha. Well, 11 and 10 is not quite as good. Not quite as good, right? Like, that's, it's okay, but probably not nearly as exciting, no. So maybe you have to think about switching decks if you're not feeling it. Like, it's not bad. You're probably okay still, but it might be time to switch if you're on a bad streak in particular.
I hope you like my invention.
Cut 1 amalgam for Cutlass.
Golden legendary.
Loving all the content. Have you thought about trying Quest Rogue? I have been climbing up. Keep up the great work.
I don't know what is wrong with my bit ladies. Even the donation lady is dead, guys. I'm definitely gonna go face here though with our Kingsbane. We gotta win this one real quick, guys. Real quick. I need my face to not get frozen. But Calabuso, thanks for the $5 dono, dude. I don't think we've actually played Quest Rogue yet. I mean, it's definitely climbing the charts on tier list, but I hate Quest Rogue. I haven't felt compelled to play it. I still have, frankly, bad memories from way back in the day. So, I am not on the Quest Rogue train yet. Don't have prep, Quest, please. Don't have prep. Don't have. He's got prep. He's obviously going to play it right here. Which means we probably can't get through. We're probably dead before we win. We have, what, 5, 6 is 11, 13 right now? We could maybe get there. Glacial Shard is stupidly overpowered. And he drew both of them. That is very frustrating. In fact, he's just going to freeze out my whole board, I guess. Great news. Great news. Now, these are all 5/5s at the moment.
Hi, Regis. Did you hear about the guy who lost the left side of his body? He's alright now.
Shame on you. Shame on you, sir. How dare you? Thank you, Andrew602, for the 100 bits, man. Thank you. And thanks, Ian Calabuso, too. Oh, I didn't even read that part of your message because she cut it off, where you said, I've been climbing like crazy and hit legend for, or you may hit legend for the first time with it. Nice, dude. That's a huge deal. Congrats on the legend climb. That's fantastic. Those are all 5/5s, remember? So I kind of have to kill them, I think. Do I have to play this because it trades into a 5/5? I don't know. There's nothing I can do to win, I don't think. So I'm not sure anything matters. Oh, that's actually a good draw because I kill another 5/5 here. Although, that may be wrong. I might actually be better off going face with these. Putting him to 12 and trying to put myself on a Leroy out. That could alternatively be better, but I have a couple minions on board, so I'm hoping maybe I can squeeze in some damage and set myself up right. We theoretically have, what, 11 on board, so a Leroy would still be lethal. He did have to spend 5 mana there. That's a good sign. I'm sure he has some chargers. Oh, the lifesteal's too good. Scam.
I missed the mispronunciation of your name already. From now on, we'll have to say it Regis.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, I can play a big board here. But what good does it do me? Maybe I'm better off with this, actually. Not sure it matters. I think I have to kill the 5/3, don't I? I'm only gaining 1 damage by erasing it, and he might be able to set up a value trade with it somehow, although not based on the current board. But he might just go face and get multiple heals out of it. So, I don't know. This is a weird line, but I do have 16-19 on board, and he's at 26. So, there might be some ways to get out of this alive. But with 9 mana and 5 cards, you know he has some other chargers. Like, he's got Stone Tusk Boar and double. Oh my god, Valera. Okay. Well, crap. Alright, I guess this gives me an excuse to build a giant board. I'm gonna be playing into Vanish a little bit, but at least I'm drawing some cards. Just in case there's no Vanish, I think I'm gonna play this. If there is a Vanish, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Like, it's the same difference, so. Alright, let's see if we can get there. There's a few things that die at 5 health pretty easily here. The 4/4s, he could set up some good trades with 5 attack chargers. So with the Valera thing, any charger here sets him off really nicely. He's got a potential Vanish. He's got a Scale Hide. He has 2 South Seas. He has another Stone Tusk Boar. So, I don't know. There's 1 South Sea, so that means 2 minions are dead here. At least. We also might be dead. I don't know. So he has at least 15 damage currently, or 16 with the hero power. He is trading. That's a good sign, usually. If you're not dead, it's a good sign. That was from the Valera hero power. Okay, so we have 17, 20, 26 damage currently on board. Is he gonna miss lethal? That's this must have come off the whatchamacallit? Mimic pod. Because he has 2 of them. That's 3 total. Is he gonna get off in time? He didn't, he held it. Okay. So we do not have lethal yet, unfortunately. We have no Leroy. And really not much of a board either. We have 17 plus 6. It's very close. He's at 31. We have 23. I think that means, unfortunately, that we have to trade. I really can't even sap a Youthful Brewmaster is the problem. Because then I can't sap any of these, I guess I should say. I think we have to clear his board. But how do we don't ever win in that scenario. There's just, I could leave 1 Brewmaster alive. There's just no way to win. The game is over. Which is sad. I mean, I guess I could just go face and make him trade again. He has, but we're almost certainly dead in that scenario. Gonna kill 1 charger there. So I know he has 16 damage, so I'm 99% of the time dead, but I'm not gonna win by... oh no, we're dead then if he has a charger, aren't we? Because he has 20 from the hero power, so we are actually literally dead. So I had to kill another thing. Ugh. It didn't matter though, we were gonna lose the long game always there. Always gonna lose that one. I am like 1.5 miles behind chat right now. Regis, you watching Westworld tonight? I don't know if I'll watch it tonight, but we're definitely excited about it. We're definitely looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to be as good as Season 1 for the record. I don't see how it'll be possibly as good. Season 2, like always, is weird on shows like that were so perfectly orchestrated for Season 1, where the writing was just so nicely knitted together and just so tightly strung and like perfectly weaved. They always fall short in Season 2. Just because they had like this perfect unraveling, and now it's gonna shift into like an action show or like try to up the ante a little bit, and it's just gonna be worse. I'm just 100% confident it's gonna be worse. Is Witchwood Bad video is linked on one of Germany's biggest gaming sites. Nice. Wow, really? That's crazy. What was the site? I gotta be honest, I didn't notice a particularly large view spike. But I'm glad to hear that nonetheless. Okay, Kingsbane's good. This looks like Spiteful Summoner Druid. So I go ahead and start smorking here. Or do I need to respect the Firefly? Let's just see what happens next turn. The coin offers me a lot of flexibility with my decisions here. By the way, guys, I thought our deck actually worked out pretty well last game. To be frank. Like, oh, Keleseth is not a good sign. Oh, no. Alright, well, that's actually a great draw for us. Sort of perfect. That last game, like, we had some cool boards and reloads, and, like, we had plenty of cards the whole game. Like, it felt really good, just Quest Rogue was oppressive. I didn't hate our results, though. Like, the deck felt sort of fine. Sort of felt fine. I am tired, guys. I'm a little pooped today. Are you sad Ben Bro's leaving? Yeah, I'm sad. I mean, you know, he's been a big part of the Hearthstone world for so long now, and clearly we meme about Ben Brode over here, and you know, he's a big part of Hearthstone. So of course, like, I think the game will be fine. I'm not stressed about it or anything. Just like, yeah, naturally, like anybody would, I would prefer he wasn't leaving, right? Man, our hand is really clunky. Just all these small guys always are such a problem for us. I can't even play... I can't play Shiny Finder. I could Hero Power. This looks terrible. But I have to use the spare mana. I need to use my mana efficiently. I can attack with a weapon, Shiny Finder, equip the weapon again next turn. Oh wow. That's not a great thing for me. Shoot. I only have 6 damage on that. Wow, this feels pretty bad.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Oh, I actually just gave that less attack. It's not going to matter at all, but I could have given that 6 attack. He's going to trade in the minion, so it's irrelevant, but I should have still given it 6 attack. Should have still given it 6 attack, just in case. Just in case it mattered. It, again, doesn't matter, but it could have. Whoa, that's a weird play. What? Say what? Well, that would have lived to the trade there. Oh man, I thought I made a weird play, but he made a particularly weird play. Okay. I keep sort of sacrificing this Elven Minstrel, and he's unfortunately going to be slamming a Spiteful Summoner here, which I do not have a way to deal with. That was strange. Very, very odd. I do get to go 6 to face if he plays Spiteful Summoner. Whoa, Arthas! That's weird. God's favorite dog dropped the tier 1 sub. It's perfectly timed. Arthas is God's favorite dog. Thank you, God's favorite dog, man. That's amazing. Really, really nice of you. I appreciate it a ton. I guess we'll take the value trade with this Cursed Castaway. We could clear... Oh, no, actually, I'm going to play the Elven Minstrel. I take it back. We don't need the Castaway yet. Let's just get some threats out here.
Playing Spiteful Druid and got 2 UI in my mulligan. Was about to quit and thought, what would we just do? Played it out, and won the game with a UI to the head. Thanks.
Yes! That's perfect, David Haslock, dude. I love it. Well done, sir. Good spirit, man. That's how you play Hearthstone. And that does suck, though. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you. That is definitely not fun. Not fun at all. And thanks for the 100 bits. And God's favorite dog, welcome again. Thank you, sir, for the tier 1 sub. Those are always so very nice, dude. I appreciate it a ton. So, thank you, thank you. That's sort of okay. We have, what, 6-8 right now, so not quite a lethal yet. D-Buddy dropping the 500 bits! What, dude? Thank you, D-Buddy, man! I feel like it's been a little while since I've seen you, D-Buddy. Is that right? Maybe not. This will always draw me a Cutthroat Buccaneer. Do I want that? Would I rather just slam these two together? I think I'd rather just slam these two together. Let's just make him scared constantly, right? Ben from Gilneas. Oh, Leroy means I'm going face. I don't really have to, though. I could still trade and sort of set up the same kill, couldn't I? Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Just to set it still sets up the lethal next turn. I don't think I'm dead, by the way. I don't think this deck ever has a 60... Oh, do they run Leroy sometimes? Oh, no, I hope I didn't leave myself dead. I think they run Leroy sometimes. Not usually, though. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, God almighty. I don't know that I even had a solution. I mean, the Cursed Castaway was the solution previously, but once I'd made that line, I was already cooked. Exactly 11. I thought Leroy had been getting cut. I'm going to check lists. The version I ran didn't have Leroy, so I'm not even thinking about it till the last second. Popular versions of Spiteful Druid. The most popular one runs Leroy. The second most popular one does not run Leroy. That's the one I was playing. Crap.
Welcome. Boys,
Ugh.
make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Ugh. I'm heartbroken. I'm absolutely shattered by that, dude. That sucked. Ah. Sap is so good against Warlock. Do I need to keep it, I wonder? No, I think we have to just rely on getting it later. We need to make sure we get an early pressure start. Oh, that was heartbreaking. But Kalechkas, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, Kalechkas. Appreciate it a ton.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I said. Coining weapon sets me up for a better blood sale, but ultimately, I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna get Mortal Coiled, and I'm gonna be
This
sad.
Twitch Prime deal is great. Can't say no to spend $1 to give 5 to Wrong Goose the Wise.
Yeah, Mage, thank you. Oh, of course he had the Mortal Coil in his opening hand. That's super likely to have. I'm getting tilted today, guys. I'm honestly getting tilted today. What? I haven't seen Dark Possession much lately. I'm getting a little tilted. We've been really, really close. I haven't played perfectly by any means, so it's not like I can complain too much. Particularly in that Warlock deck. I played, like, just total garbage. But, man, I don't know. It just feels a little bit off today, you know? A lot of stuff is just, like, barely going wrong against us, too. We've had a few good rolls, but, anyway, Mage, thank you for the 100 bits again, dude. It is a good deal. If you guys didn't know, I'm not very good at advertising this stuff, but you can currently get 500 bits for only 99 cents. So you can give $5 by spending $1, basically. To me, or, of course, any other streamer, too. Sweet. Okay, we got some Kingsbane action happening, it looks like. But we're going to lose because we have not done any damage. 0 damage so far. I mean, 2, but he did that to himself. That's not good enough. Let's see. 7 Foot Fiend also dropping the resub for 2 months in a row. Thank you, 7 Foot Fiend. Thank you again, Kalechkas. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, but I'm giving it a little emphasis just in case it's how it works. So thank you guys. Welcome back, 7. Welcome, Kalechkas. Enjoy your sub badges and so on and so forth. That actually puts us back up to 664 on the sub count, guys, which if you didn't know is rather fan-freaking-tastic. That's amazing. I'm going to go ahead and equip the Kingsbane to set up for the green skin next turn, I guess.
Hey Regis, what's your favorite legendary minion intro, music and voice line?
Hey Regis, what's your favorite legendary minion intro, music and voice line? Oh boy, I don't know. I'd say probably still Tyrion, honestly. Like, I know it's kind of boring,
Hi
but...
Regis.
Hey, Eeps! Dude, thanks for the 500 bits. I guess you heard the call and took me up on the offer, huh, dude? Thank you so much, Eeps. That's very, very nice, sir. The weapon makes Sap almost useless. It's just utter garbage against the weapon because the minion just comes right back out, right? A very big pain there. This is thankfully pretty bad, though. He must have gotten this off of the Dark Possession. This might give me the path through here. We may not really necessarily even need a sap, because we might be able to just smork really hard. I actually have 8 damage next turn, 10. Oh, that hurts a lot. Oh, that hurts a lot. Oh, God, that hurts a lot. Oh, that hurts a whole lot. That's not good for me at all. Alright. Alright. We're gonna fight our way through that thing. It's kind of debatable which one of these I'd rather use, right? I mean, I think I'd rather use the 3-1 because it's not a pirate. I mean, technically, if the South Sea Captain dies first, the 3-1's a little better than the 2-1, but it's still not a pirate. I think we're just going to get Hellfired regardless. I'm going to be super sad, but we'll sort that out when the, when the time comes.
Dude, this is the best Hearthstone stream I've seen, and subscribe to YouTube. Excellent presentation.
Oh my God, God's favorite dog, dude. Thank you for the 1,500 bits. What? That's so nice, man. That's really, really cool. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, first off. Then here's the Defile that's going to destroy our hopes and dreams. So thank you, God's favorite dog. That's very, very nice, man. How generous. Eeps being awesome with the 500. Also, I didn't even say Willsburn. I answered his question, but also 250 bits from Willsburn. Thank you, Willsburn. That's a bit train, guys, for real. I made the music louder. If it's too loud, tell me. Is it too loud? It feels so loud. It feels so loud to me. I'm afraid that, I'm afraid it was too loud. I'm afraid it was way too loud. Tell me, guys, was that too loud? M. Diesel doesn't think so. Doesn't seem too loud. Well, some people had told me it was too quiet previously, so I was like kind of, you know, self-conscious about it, basically. We're never gonna get there. Never, ever. I don't have enough weapon buffs right now. I don't think I can eviscerate that. I think I need to hit it with minion damage. Part of me wants to re-weapon here because clearly I can just draw the weapon back and play a minion next turn, but I'm gonna hold still. I need to slow this out just a little bit. He's really low on cards, so no, it's good. It needs to be louder.
What happened to the real bit laddie?
Well, she was having problems reading messages. She kept breaking messages, and this one seems to be a little better. She's only had a couple problems. The other bit laddie was just all hiccups all the time. And this bit laddie has had very, very few issues. So currently we're sticking with this bit laddie for now. We might have to change, of course. Leroy. I mean, we have a lot of damage, but unfortunately just not where we need it right now. I think I have to eviscerate a Doom Guard just to protect my assets here. My minions are going to be too valuable. I have to get some chip damage through, right? Like, I guess I can go ahead and eviscerate face, but I mean, there's no way we're getting there. There's just no way. What is this? 8 plus 6 is 14 in the sap. Oh my god, just more demons. The weapon has been so freaking good. Oh, so freaking good. Love the stream, man. I have really been enjoying your awesome deck ideas. Thanks, Jackson Weaver. Awesome? Awesome ideas, not awesome decks. That's good language choice there. Clearly, we've had some awesome ideas. Very few awesome, awesome decks. I think that's game. I can't beat that. I've still been fairly proud at how well our hand has held up over time. Like, we've made it pretty far into this game without running out of cards, but this is me conceding, guys. Don't stress out about this. This is just me conceding. Major misplay. Major misplay here. Youngstead, dude, thank you for the 250 bits. Dude, I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Leroy's just not good without Shadow Step. I don't know if I agree with that. Leroy gets played across a lot of classes without Shadow Step, as we just saw in Spiteful Druid. I don't think we can afford to run Shadow Step in this deck. We don't have enough reasons for it. Like, Leroy would be the only reason. I'd rather cut Leroy than add 2 Shadow Steps, I think. Maybe that's a reasonable solution, but I don't think I'd want to do that. Oh my god, I thought it was going to be lethal, but I guess not. I took too long. I should have just conceded. I did it. I killed the Doomguard. I made a Q-Block concede by using Azalina Soul Thief to steal his entire combo. Nice, dude. Have you tried Kalinto's version? I don't know what that means, so probably not, no. Is it actually a pirate rogue, or is it just like an aggro tempo rogue or an odd rogue? Because most people are playing those real versions. I'm trying to make a strictly pirate version work here, which I don't think is going to take, for the record. It seems much worse so far. No Kel'Theth. Hurts. Pirates aren't very good. No Hinge Clan Thug. No good cards, basically. We're running a lot of below average things. Hey, Zeroshio, dude, how goes it? Regis, I play Odd Taunt Warrior and Taunt Druid and have a normal deck list apart from Gluttonous Ooze for Harrison, and I'm free to play. So should I craft Harrison? Harrison is probably fine. He's been a good card throughout the history of Hearthstone. I think he's one of those things you could probably get some value out of eventually, yeah, as far as general craft cards are concerned. I don't know about your specific list. If they're doing fine with Gluttonous Ooze, I mean, I don't know how much value Harrison's going to add, but I think in general he's a solid card, yeah. Don't forget to attack with patches, guys. Oh, wait, what? Where did patches go? Is the last deck for tonight, or do you have plans for any more? Yeah, I have plans for more. Yeah, we're going to play... I'm still got a couple hours of streaming here planned, so definitely plans for more. Okay, this is a pretty good turn 3, honestly. Hopefully no whirlwind happens here. Got my affiliate! Nice, dude! Congrats, Zeroshio, man! That's a big deal. Way to go. I need to host you sometime. Have I hosted you before? I don't really remember hosting you, but perhaps I have. I gotta have a little discussion here, guys. Is the minion on board here worth more than the 1 damage to face? Like, I can obviously kill the minion with a weapon and preserve a minion, but I'm not sure that it's better. I'm not sure, because these are just so susceptible to whirlwind effects that they might just die regardless. Turn 3, he can coin a Blood Razor on turn 3. I think I'm actually going to trade in a minion and go face for 3. The 1 damage to me feels a little more valuable than the minion, because I think the minion is destined to die anyway. Very probably overthinking it kind of decision, but the kind of thing that can maybe win us the game. 1 damage is a big deal in this deck, so... ugh. That's not good. I really don't think I can play this. I don't think I can play this. That's a good way to get banned. Timed out. Or no, actually banned Master Planet. See you, buddy. Do you think patches would come back if they gave it Rush? Well, he's in wild format, but I mean, sure, if it had Rush, that might help, yeah. Cold Blood, okay. Still not quite enough to hit this, unfortunately. Sort of sucks. I need to start hitting him. I need to start killing him soon, guys. We don't want to take too long here. I'd love to draw a Deadly Poison. I think we're gonna have another taunt come down here. A stupid dinosaur. Oh, slam attack. Oh, that's great for me if he does that. Attack, attack it. Oh my God, yes. Take that damage. Hurt your Tar Creeper. Oh, this is wonderful. The card draw is a bit of a problem. I still don't have an activator for this. That's a bit of a problem, too. 2-drop! Any 2-drop! No! Well, this is big, at least. I don't think I can do this. It's because we have really. He's at 16 right now. Like, we might be able to kill him next turn with Leroy Coldblood. If he has to, like, face tank this minion at all, for instance, I have to presume he's going to maybe be able to execute this. He's not a Baku, remember, so he can play anything he wants. Mighty Rai, I don't know why your cheer didn't go through. Let me try that again. Oh, it's because you said analysis. That's why. I see it. You can't say analysis, dude. What are you thinking? Wow, that gave me a much better line through here, didn't it? Yeah, it did. I can just now clear and keep my 7-2 alive. He must be setting up for some kind of deal here. I don't know. This play was a little weird. Wish these were pirates, man.
Here we go.
But, do I want to... It doesn't matter. Let's draw some minions, so... Yeah, those helped me get through those 2-3s beautifully. Double Nightmare Amalgams. Okay, I don't think these are worth it ever. So theoretically we have 14 on board and 10 in hand. That's not bad. That's 24 damage. That might be enough. This probably dies, though, I'd have to think. Although he hasn't really worked to kill it yet. He hasn't had that execute or anything. So, unless he plays a big taunt here, I have to figure out... I mean, a 6 health taunt wouldn't be enough, for instance, because you go to 18 plus 6... We'd kill the 6 right here. Oh, it would actually, because we would be 1 off. No, we have the weapon. We'd be exactly lethal at 18 health. This would be 10, 7, 18, plus the 6 that run into the taunt. Or you could run Leroy into the taunt, I guess, and Coldblood something else. So we might actually have 19 damage. Yeah, I guess we'd have 19 damage with a 6 health taunt, like the Dinosaur, for instance, because I expect he's just going to Dinosaur hero power. Anyway, Mighty Rai said, "Good day, really enjoyed your video and analysis on the Witchwood cards. What's your favorite deck thus far?" I think I've still enjoyed the most, thing I've enjoyed... Oh, this actually is enough, though. Does Eviscerate change that? It almost has to, right? Surely it does. So he goes up to 22 after I Leroy, and I have 12, 15, 18, 22. It's exact lethal, I think. Cool. Did it. Good top deck, I guess. Shoot. That was pretty good. I still like Burgle Rogue, though. I don't know why, Mighty Rai, but it's just... TAS is super fun to me. I haven't really played it enough, though. Rip rank. Oh, yeah. I don't even know how we were rank 3 still, to be honest. That felt like a good win for once. That felt like the deck was right. What's our win rate? I think we're 1 and 2. No, we're 1 and 3. 1 out of 4, so 1 and 3. The Druid game, though, we got ripped off, remember? I'm still mad about that. So we should really be 2 and 2, I think. I'm gonna call us 2 and 2. That's it. Esgart says, "Sitting on 6k dust, I play for fun rather than competitively, so I'm torn on whether to craft legendaries or epics that I want to craft. What do you guys do?" I would craft legendaries probably if you're playing strictly for fun. I mean, legendaries are pretty awesome usually. These sort of go together, but not really on curve, right? Because you don't want to play the Cutthroat Buccaneer the same turn you play... Because you can't play it on turn 3 when you play the Kingsbane. I think I might actually just mulligan everything here. Look for either Kingsbane itself or... I don't know. Something else. I don't want to be playing this into Paladin on turn 2, honestly, either. Deadly Poison's a little better. I wish I had the coin. If I had the coin, I'd feel great about this hand. Oh, that's going to be so many dudes. I don't know if I can do this. That's so many dudes for me to deal with. Oh, God, so many dudes. I'd probably play this on turn 2, honestly, just to stop the dude slot. The dude onslaught, if you will. By the way, Cornered Sentry's being played to ruin Taunt Druid. Ah, that makes sense. But I thought that was... Was that off of Stonehill, or was he actually playing it? I don't remember, but... That makes sense, yeah. Put some beasts in the pool. That's cool. I like it. Well, you know, that's actually not the worst board for Shiny Finder. Get a Divine Shield or a a veteran. And then on turn 3, I can actually play Bloodsail and Kingsbane. I don't even need to buff the Kingsbane yet because everything has 1 health. So until I get the board, I'm kind of playing for, like, Oh, he saves the Divine Shield.
Hello, my friend.
Now that makes me nervous. He has the kill anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the Divine Shield. It's a little bit slower, but I think he might have some sort of buff coming soon. Lando, dude, good to see you, Lando. Thanks for the 100 bits, man. How goes it? How's life treating you? I feel like I've seen you pop in a few times this week lately. That's awesome. Happy to have you here, of course. I'll check out your card here in a bit, Mage. Red Taro says, I feel like a golden version should give more dust than the regular version's crafting cost. Yeah, I think the dust ratios in this game are off, frankly. I'm on the same page. Like, I really don't think they make a lot of sense. Oh, guys, I don't know. I'm fighting to stabilize, but I'm frankly not sure that it's right or that we're going to be able to. I don't know that stabilizing ever makes sense for us. I think we had to get out ahead and just kill him. Well, Stonehill makes that decision feel a little better, honestly. It's going to be a good lineup, too, with Greenskin. But, again, just hero powering. He's on 4 mana next turn, so actually we're fine, right? Yeah. He's not going to get to hero power here. Or is he on 4 mana this turn? 4 mana this turn, so that's what I mean. Like, he can't hero power this turn.
Aha!
Wow, he went face with it. What a baller, dude! What a baller. Oh, that's a perfect draw now. Wow. Do I need to kill this? Maybe. Maybe, but I'm not going to. Gonna value trade. I'm down to 4 freaking teen, and he has level up. So this goes up to 7, or no, 6. 6, 3. These are all 3 3s. So we can clear that. I'm gonna die, though. Soon. Leroy, you're sort of a dead draw at the moment, man, to be honest. I can't buff this to stay alive, unfortunately. I can't face tank that either, obviously, because I only have 5 health. So we have to try to, like, value trade through this and somehow find a win, but I do not think we're going to be even close, right? I have 13 plus 6 is 19. I have 20 damage next turn. I need to draw 6 damage off the top, which is not possible. So I think we're dead. I don't think we can stabilize for 2 turns here. He's just setting up for the kill with Vilespire, the Vine Cleaver, I think. Oh wait, no, that's 2 off. That's 2 damage freaking off lethal, right? I have 10. Yeah, I'm at. I have 24 freaking damage right now. Oh my god. I have 24 and he's at 26. No! So I have to trade into these stupid minions here. So I'm technically alive at 1, but not really, right? Not really. And I still don't even have lethal set up for next turn. So that's game. If Leroy was a pirate, we would have been 1 off. Ah! That is so far. I told you Vine Cleaver's to set up there. That's good. You think the hero powers heavily limit what cards can be printed? Sometimes hero powers, yeah, are weird, yeah. I mean, it's okay because they're, you know, class limited, but there are probably some neutral cards that would work fine in some classes that couldn't work in other classes, you know? Man, that sucks. Do you think... Oh, I answered that. What is the best class to hit rank 5? Paladin, probably, right now. Murloc Paladin has the highest win rate in the game at the moment, so... There are so many times this deck is that close, guys. That close. I mean, that's kind of a good sign. We're not winning, though. That's a problem, right? That's a problem. If we had drawn something other than Leroy, we might have been in a better spot. And if we'd had coin that game, I think we would have been in a better spot. South Sea Deckhand against Rogue kind of sucks. Because you have to play it into their weapon turn. I could try to, like, Shiny Find into a King... So this is turn 1. Kingsbane plus South Sea on turn 2. South Sea Captain on turn 3. We save this guy for later, maybe. Because he's combo and he's kind of hard to pull off in the early game. Dread Corsair with a buffed... We don't have a buffed Kingsbane, though. It'll be a normal Kingsbane, so... Not that good. A custom card here from Mage called Jazel Nuclear Medic. That's an intense name. Deals damage and healing. Battle Cry. Restore all other minions to full health. Deals damage and healing. I don't know what that means. Deals damage and healing. You gotta explain that. That's not clear from the text, I don't think.
Aha!
Actually, let's just Deadly Poison, because that's so good with Dread Corsair next turn, right? We can play Dread Corsair plus South Sea Deckhand, I think. And I might as well Smork. I'm cool to Smork. I'm glad he took 3 damage already. That's nice. Maybe you should put some good cards in the deck. Yes, I like that strategy. Run good cards? That's unheard of, sir. What an outlandish suggestion. Another South Sea Captain. Do I want to sap this, guys? I think I do. I think I want to sap it. I think I want to sap it. Now it's awkward for him to play because he doesn't have a weapon equipped. And he probably can't combo a Elven Minstrel yet. Falderai Strider, though. That's pretty cool.
Aha!
I'm going to go face again, though. I am just smorking it, guys. We're smorking it out this game. I don't even think I kill the 4-4. I think we just go face super hard, right? Got to make sure we get this order right. Yeah, I'm just going to smork. We have a lot of damage on board. He can clearly kill 4 of it, but that leaves 6 as we see it. Plus 4 from the Cold Blood plus weapon would be lethal. Plus, of course, the South Sea Captain technically does damage right now, too. Oh, that's too slow, sir. Do you have a Eviscerate, maybe? Oh, Eviscerate helps. That's really good. That's pretty good. Another sap. So how much damage do I have? 3 plus 4 is 7 right now. I kind of need to weapon that a little bit, though. Ugh, because I don't have any over-the-top damage at the moment, so if I'm not careful, I'm not going to get there. He's going to win the counter-pressure game. Use Leeching Poison? Nah, this is not a Leeching Poison kind of deck, guys. It would just be a dead draw for us the vast majority of the time. We need damage and pressure first. We just can't afford to spend that much mana on life gain. Very rarely would it make a difference. And every other time it would be bad. There's such a huge opportunity cost there. I guess I'm gonna hold on the Cold Blood and the Sap for now. And try to...
Always a delight to watch you play.
Try to sneak a little bit here. This should be kind of awkward for him, right? Because he needs to kill this before he attacks this with the weapon, right? So he'd have to trade this in first. Oh, Fan of Knives changes that logic, though. Now he's fine. He can buff this for a value trade and kill this now. But he takes another 2 damage. If he... Oh, my God. Never mind. He doesn't have to worry at all. He's totally fine to do whatever. Bloodsail Raider. Okay, that's... It's gonna be a problem.
Here we go.
Aha!
I have a very interesting decision I can make here. I can Cold Blood my Raider and sap the SI-7, which obviously gives him 2 additional damage to kill the Raider, but that means he probably has to use his hero power in order to accomplish that. I guess I can just sap the SI without Cold Blooding the Raider to save the Cold Blood. Do I need to sap the SI, though? But if I do that, and he only takes 3 from the weapon. I need him to take 7 from the weapon. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. Have you tried making a Death Rattle Rogue deck yet? No, actually. Not this expansion, at least. Not yet. I mean, oh, man. The second fan. Thank God we didn't Cold Blood. Woo! Because that disrupts the plan with the Cold Blood plan, right? Now I just need Leroy. And we've drawn him every other game in existence, so I'm sure we won't get him this time. Okay. It's a minion. It's a minion. Rip GG, add Playboy. Add Playboy. You got me, Fat Blunt. Oh, man. Not just 420, but 4,200. Whoa! You're so awesome, dude. I can't keep up with that. Have you tried making Death Road? Oh, already read that one. Haven't really played much Quest Rogue, no, to be honest. Like, we're still holding off on Quest Rogue for a bit. This counter pressure is going to be too much. I have to draw... What do I have to draw? Oh, God almighty. No. Oh, God, we're dead next turn.
Regis,
Kingsbane doesn't
so
do
what's
it.
your verdict on this? Which would set on a competitive view?
I'm dead. Not very good yet. Not very good. Witchwood is pretty weak. It's fun, super fun, but competitively, I don't think it's great. Can you say hi, Maya and Adam, loud enough so they can hear, please? Where are they? Are they across the street? I don't know how. I don't know how loud I need to be. I don't know. But hi, Maya and Adam. Hope you guys are doing well. I don't know that we had a good play there. The sap was probably fine. I think that was okay, but maybe not. It didn't really end up helping because of the fan of knives. The second fan of knives gave him the clear without using his weapon, which is what hurt us. We needed him to take the weapon damage trading into it. If we didn't sap, of course, he just traded into it straight up, and we were worse off. We had a sap, but the sap wouldn't have helped us either. We basically had, I think, really the best play, which we didn't do, which we maybe should have done. In hindsight, it wouldn't have worked, but I still kind of think the best play was actually sap and Cold Blood on the blood sale, because that put her at 7. He was at 8 health. If he didn't have the fan of knives, he would have had to weapon and kill it with the SI7 agent. And if he had to kill it with the weapon and the SI7 agent, he would have gone down to 1, basically. Now, we know in hindsight he had the fan of knives, so he would have just fan of knives and SI7 agented it down, which unfortunately would have left us...
What card do you think you predicted the most accurately and least accurately?
With no Cold Blood, but still I think it would have been better than where we ended up. Card I predicted most and least accurately. I don't know. I don't really worry about it too much, to be honest with you, but I can take a look at the card list real quick and say least accurately. I did not think Scale Worm would be very good. I think I only gave it 2 stars. It's pretty good. I think I got Blink Fox close. I'm kind of just going through the list, remembering what I said for certain things. I don't really remember very well. Silver Sword I thought would be a lot worse than it is. I thought Silver Sword was going to be gross and terrible, but it's decent. What else? I think I got Lady in White a little off. I gave her 3 stars, actually. That's probably pretty close. She doesn't get played very much. Darius Crowley, I think I was maybe a little under on. Hagatha, I think I was a little high on so far, but I kind of said, I gave a disclaimer, like, I don't think she'll be good right now. I think she'll be good later. Glass Knight, I think I got pretty close. I said Glass Knight's better than most people are expecting. And it won't be played in heal decks. It'll just be played in mid-range decks, and that's exactly what has happened to it. So I'd say Glass Knight was the card I was most right about. As far as what cards I was wrong about, there were, I mean, a lot, as always, you know. Plenty mistakes. I think I just have to trade at least a little bit here. It feels so wrong. But he has coin level up this turn, right? So we kind of have to respect it. That's why Odd Paladin's so scary. I still don't have a good play next turn either. Raid Leader's back. So he full clears here with Raid Leader. I don't guess I mind that so much. He lost all of his board. I don't have a play though. I need a play.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I need a play desperately. I mean, Bloodsteel Raider's a play. Not what I'd call a good one, but it's a play. Hey, it trades into the board, right? But we're gonna lose. We're way too far behind here. We need to have done way more damage than we've done. Let's see though. We had John Lemon. That's a good name, dude. John Lemon dropping the tier 1 sub. Thank you, John Lemon. That's awesome, man. Welcome. Enjoy your new sub badge. Enjoy your emotes and all that fun stuff as always. I guess we'll just deadly into Elven. That's fine. This is not what we want to get buffed, of course, but I don't want to play the Cursed Castaway yet because it doesn't even die. Takes a minute to die there, so. These go together with Kingsbane, I guess. That's not bad. I can trade first. But again, we're not doing the right thing. We need to be hitting him in the face, and we just don't have time. I think the lack of tradable 1-drops is really hurting us here, guys. I think we should play, like... honestly, maybe we should play the 1/2 pirate that removes weapon durability, whose name I can never remember in 5 years of Hearthstone. I still don't know the name of that freaking card. I guess Cursed Castaway kind of addresses the Corridor Creeper problem. It's not particularly necessary, but I need to get some value out of this card at some point. And again, we're just not doing the things I want to do or need to be doing here. And he's not taking any face damage. Ugh. I'll have an Elven Minstrel next turn, so I guess we can, like, Nightmare Amalgam, Elven Minstrel, and try to put together some more stuff for a good Kingsbane, maybe? Bind Cleaver. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're just... This deck has just not got what it needs for the meta. It's just bad. I tried to make a Freeze Elemental Mage deck to try and make Snap Freeze work in a deck. Would you consider trying a deck like that? Yeah, I would consider that. I don't think it's going to be good, as you probably already figured out, right? Like, it's got some major issues, but... Just no taunts, no Fan of Knives, no defense, no nothing here, and it just leaves us with very weak minion sets, no... Yeah, it's just, there's a lot wrong. Like I said at the beginning, there's just a lot wrong with this deck. Hey, Grimgrod! He has 7 on board, so we're dead 99% of the time. Does this deck look okay? Almost have all the cards. Yeah, Reformed. I'll check it out here in a second. Could the deck use a bit more card draw? I don't actually think that's been our problem. We've had plenty of cards. I think we don't have early enough starts. Like, everything we do starts on turn 2 or later. As far as pirates are concerned, there's only one cheap pirate in the game right now, which is South Sea Deckhand, and the other one, who again, whose name I cannot remember for whatever godforsaken reason. It's like the first card in the collection manager. Bloodsail Corsair. We might need to run this just to like trade into pirates and stuff, honestly, or trade into paladins and stuff. But it's just not that good. So yeah, I don't know. The deck's just weak. It just doesn't run good cards. It's what we said going in. We kind of expected and knew it, but it feels bad. I think you just want to play Odd Rogue, frankly, that a lot of people play right now. But if I was going to do this and still keep the pirate path, I think I would tweak it a little bit. And I think I'd add some Corsairs. I might even add in like Argent Squires, frankly, or just maybe Fireflies, just to get some more early game bodies out there. Because what's happening is we're playing our moderately valuable 3-drops like South Sea Captain, or 2-drops like Bloodsail Raider, but they're just dying to all the little stuff that our opponent plays. We never have time to make these stick to do what we need them to do. So I think you need a little bit more consistent early pressure to soften the board up to sort of protect these more early to mid-game assets as opposed to super early game assets. That way, when your captain comes down, it has a chance to thrive as opposed to just immediately die. And that just makes the deck faster, more aggressive. Now, that said, this also reduces your cards in hand a little bit, so you might need to find a way to draw more stuff, too, which I don't have an idea of right now. Honestly, a Glacial Shard would be okay, too, in this deck to stop weapons in early trades. Maybe even some backstabs or something. But, I think you got to tweak it, because as it stood, it just didn't keep stuff alive long enough to make sense. And there you go. That was the Pirate Rogue. Honestly, could have some success. Like, we sometimes just had aggro starts that could beat our opponents. Didn't always seal the deal or finish games in this particular list, but I think maybe if we commit a little less to the pirate line and a little more towards aggro, then there are some makings of a good deck somewhere in this set of cards. Now, that said, there are probably just better ways to play Rogue right now, like Odd Rogue or Tempo Rogue, so I don't know that this sort of core would ever see any sort of play, or frankly, a lot of the cards in this list are already shared with some of those other decks, so a lot of kind of cousin deck nature there in the first place. That said, of course, it did okay. I wasn't totally disappointed. But if you guys have thoughts, recommendations, comments, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.